It's time for the major news on The Bridge 99 FM.
The headlines. Opposition on education says several issues will affect new school year. MOH encourages booster shots. Kingpin arrested for guns and ammunition. In regional news, Barbados PM defends use of NIS funds. In international news, 9/11 Museum closed. In sports, GFF dismisses reports Austrian Summer Trophy was cancelled. And LeBron James agrees to 2-year extension with Lakers. In entertainment, VP presents Wayne Wonder with RIAA Gold Plaque. And Swizz Beatz and Timbaland sue Triller for $28 million over Versus. Bridge Nation, I am Vaughn Thorpe. And now the details. We begin with local news. Opposition spokesperson on education, Damien Crawford, is criticizing the government for its failure to adequately prepare for the new school year. Addressing a media briefing on Wednesday, Mr. Crawford said almost every aspect of the system is disorganized and ill-equipped to deal with the reopening of school in September. He said immediate steps must be taken to deal with the migration of teachers and the chaos that will face some institutions. Mr. Crawford said discussions with some school administrators suggest that the shortage in teachers will affect the subject areas of mathematics, modern languages, science, and technical vocational. The book rental scheme is also another concern. Mr. Crawford said based on information from schools, there's a shortage of books. He said between 20 and 60% of students will not be able to get all the books on the rental system. Now, the Ministry of Health has announced that a second booster dose of the COVID-19 vaccines is to be offered to vulnerable groups. The boosters are being offered to healthcare workers, people over 60 years old, and immunocompromised persons. The ministry says that the move follows recent confirmation of the highly transmissible Omicron BA.4 and BA.5 subvariants in Jamaica. Additional booster dose will offer protection from infection and severe outcomes associated with COVID-19, particularly to persons of highest risk groups. The Health Ministry says 39,330 persons have received a booster dose of the COVID-19 vaccines. A total of 710,718 have taken a first dose and 609,015 a second dose. And the Jamaica Constabulary Force says it has arrested and charged the mastermind behind the recent illegal importation of 21 guns into the island. Godfrey Martin, otherwise called Rev, a 51-year-old businessman of Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth, was yesterday charged with conspiracy to illegally import firearms and ammunition. The weapons were seized at a warehouse in Kingston on March 4 by members of the Jamaica Customs Agency. 18 handguns and 3 rifles and more than 2,000 rounds of ammunition were seized. Martin was arrested in Ocho Rios, St. Anne on August 7 following intense investigations by members of the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, CTOC. And on the regional scene, Prime Minister Mia Mottley has defended the government's involvement with the National Insurance Scheme, NIS, saying the funds were used to benefit the country. Ms. Mottley was responding to criticisms that both the Democratic Labour Party DLP and the Barbados Labour Party BLP administrations had used the NIS for their personal use. However, she admitted that the NIS needed to find investment opportunities outside of Barbados. The critics also suggested that the government was too involved in the NIS and called for the involvement to be limited. But Mottley explained that with limited options, the NIS needed to invest its money, adding the government was the safest way to do so. And in international news, New York's 9/11 Tribute Museum closed its physical location in Lower Manhattan on Wednesday, less than a month before the 21st anniversary of the September 11 terrorist attacks. The organization cited financial losses during the pandemic as the reason for the closure. The majority of the museum's artifacts, videos, and other items will be moved to Albany. The museum opened in 2006 and provided information about 9/11 and the unprecedented rescue and recovery operations and the building of Lower Manhattan. The Tribute Walking Tour program, led by the Tribute Museum's 9/11 community of survivors, first responders, residents, and family members, will also end. For over a decade, the Tribute Museum has shared interactive video stories of people who were deeply affected by the attacks and revealed how they responded with humanitarian initiatives that strengthened their local and global communities. In sports, the Jamaica Football Federation, JFF, has dismissed reports that the Austrian Summer Trophy has been cancelled. According to earlier reports, visa issues among several teams set to participate in the tournament have forced its cancellation of the tournament. The information reportedly came from the competition organizers, PRO International Marketing, through a statement Wednesday morning. Nevertheless, the Reggae Boys will open their account on Sunday, August 21, against Ghana at 10 a.m. Jamaica time. They will also meet Morocco on August 23 and Qatar on the 26th. The tournament is being organized by Qatar and played in Vienna, Austria. And LeBron James has agreed to a 2-year $97.1 million contract extension through the 2024-25 season with the Los Angeles Lakers, his agent announced on Wednesday. Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul said the league maximum deal makes James the highest paid player in NBA history. His new deal includes a player option that would keep the second leading scorer in NBA history with the Lakers past his 40th birthday in December 2024. The 37-year-old James is headed into the final of the most recent contract with the Lakers, who signed the 4-time NBA Most Valuable Player and 4-time league champion in July 2018. The new deal means the 18-time All-Star will make $46.7 million this season. And on the entertainment scene, reggae label VP Records has presented Wayne Wonder with the RIAA Gold plaque for his 2003 hit single, No Letting Go. The presentation was done at the Central Park Summer Stage concert over the weekend. No Letting Go was the lead single on Wonder's 2003 album, No Holding Back, released via VP Records and Atlantic Records. And American producers Timbaland and Swizz Beatz have sued social media video platform Triller for $28 million for failing to pay for their popular music series Versus. Both music producers have agreed to sell the series rights to the TikTok competitor in January 2021. The lawsuit claims the company has defaulted on the deal after just 2 payments. The pair are seeking compensatory damages of $28 million as well as $95,000 in interest, attorney's fees, and costs. Versus, which was created during the COVID-19 lockdown in 2020, sees artists go hit for hit in a musical showdown. And that was the Bridge 99 FM and Arijam Radio News Package News 360, the facts you need. Catch us at 5 p.m. for another News 360. Also, you can download the Bridge 99 FM app in the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. I am Vaughn Thorpe. Have a great day.
And those are the stories making it in Bridge 99 FM's major news package right here on the Bridge 99 FM.